The lake was my pride and joy, a place I'd owned long before the HOA ever existed. But one summer afternoon, they showed up claiming it was theirs, and that I had no right to be there. It all started on a warm summer morning when I was down by the lake, enjoying my coffee on the porch. The farm lake was my peaceful escape, a place I'd owned for years, along with a little gravel lot where visitors could park if they came to fish or just relax. I bought it fair and square, well before the neighborhood HOA was even formed. To me, it was just part of my land, part of my life. But apparently, the HOA didn't see it that way. One day, a group of board members marched over, clipboards in hand, acting like they owned the place. The president, a man with sunglasses too big for his face, told me I had to vacate HOA property immediately. I almost laughed in his face. I told them plainly, "You might want to check your maps before you come waving rules at me." But they didn't care. They said the lake was part of community amenities now, and that my trespassing would be reported. That night, I went through my old deeds and property maps. The truth was crystal clear. The lake and the parking lot belonged entirely to me, not the HOA, not the neighborhood, just me. The next morning, instead of arguing, I decided to let them embarrass themselves. I told them, "Sure, go ahead and file your complaint." And they did. They even brought the sheriff one afternoon, thinking they'd catch me breaking some rule. The sheriff took one look at my paperwork and told them to leave me alone. I could see the steam practically coming out of the HOA president's ears. A few weeks later, they tried a new trick. They posted signs saying, "HOA parking lot, permit required." This was hilarious because without my parking lot, their residents had no place to park when visiting the lake. So I put up my own signs. Private property, parking for guests only. Violators will be towed. I wasn't bluffing. The first weekend, I had 2 cars towed. That's when the panic began. People complained to the HOA, and soon they were swamped with angry residents asking why they suddenly couldn't use the lake. The HOA president came back, much less confident this time, asking if we could reach some sort of agreement. I told him I'd think about it, but the truth was, I was done playing nice. I closed off the entire lot with a chain and posted a giant sign, "Private lake, no public access." The view from my porch that weekend was beautiful. Just me, the water, and complete silence. They wanted me gone, but in the end, they lost access to something they thought was theirs. And me? I'm still here, sipping my coffee, watching the sun rise over my lake, smiling every time I remember the look on their faces when they realized they had no power over me at all.